folks, Shan Chai here. Thanks for coming by and checking out this video. And today I wanted to do some training on one of my favorite topics here is capture pages and lead generation strategies, building pages, running traffic and generating a list. So to start off, we need to actually have a good converting capture page. And so today we're going to talk, start in the beginning. Part one of this, I'm going to have a few different series and a few different parts to this. So we're going to get started right now. And first, when I first got started, I was a little confused by the terminology that people use, and why that is because we got so many different things. They call it capture page, a squeeze page, a lead page, a lander, a destination page. When people are mentioning these, they're talking about, okay, you got to build a capture page. I was saying, okay, I got to learn how to build a capture page. And then I would hear somebody saying, well, you got to build a squeeze page. And I'll say, well, okay, I just try to learn how to build a capture page. Now I got to learn how to build a squeeze page. Then I would hear somebody say, well, you need to build a lead page. And I was saying, well, wait a minute. Okay, I just learned how to build a capture page. And then somebody said, I got to learn how to build a squeeze page. Now I'm hearing you got to build a lead page. Well, what are all these different pages? But these are all the same thing. Just for newbies that are just getting started, this was confusing for me when I first got started. But you can be confident that these are all the same, just one page: capture page, squeeze page, a lead page, a lander, and a destination page. They're all what we use to capture leads and build a list. Now, some of the things to consider when you first building your lead page is, are you gonna, you're gonna need hosting for this lead page or squeeze page? Are we gonna use WordPress and we're gonna add a plugin, or are we gonna use a cloud-based, platform to build our squeeze pages or capture pages or whatever you want to call it? We'll just call it squeeze page throughout this video. But these are some of the things that we're going to have to consider, whether we're going to use the WordPress, which is going to need hosting, or we want to use a cloud-based product. There are cloud-based platforms out there, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. But first, let's get into what makes a great landing page. Well, a great landing page is, we don't need navigation on this page. It needs to be a simple, to the point page where you capture people's attention. You're going to need a good headline, a sub headline, engaging media, and then of course concise, benefit centered copy, so that the copy needs to be out there where people can see it and capture their attention and all centered. We don't need a whole bunch of links. We're going to have a button on there. There's not going to be hardly any links. You may have some on the footer, which has a privacy policy and some of your legal disclaimers, but that's going to be about it. You might have some social proof on there, a strong call to action, a minimalist footer, like I mentioned, privacy policy, some of the legal information that you may need on the bottom, and of course your contact information. So these are some of the things that we're going to want to have on there. Main points to a strong capture page is going to be a great headline. You got to have a great headline to capture them right away, because people's attention span online is short. So you got to really capture their attention, really quick. Attention getting copy, like I just mentioned, you got to capture that real quick, and you got to get them to want to engage with your page. So how you do that is by having really good copy. And then of course engaging media is another strong point to what we're going to need on this lead page. And then a strong call to action. Now I want to talk to you guys about that. Now, strong call to action in the beginning, I would have a call to action, something like click here or click the button or something like that. Now that's not as engaging or going to capture them as much as get your ebook here, or download your ebook here. something like that gets them involved is theirs. They're gonna want, they know that when they click that they're gonna receive that product or get your software here or something to that nature instead of click this button. That doesn't sound as good as download your software here, or something like that. So that just to kind of make a quick point on that. And then some of the platforms that I want to talk to you guys about. Uh, there are a lot of them. There are way more than what I have on here. But my favorite is going to be Kypron, and I'm going to have a link down in the description for you guys to take advantage of that. Now that is free, so simple to create a capture page on that. And in the next part two in this, we're going to build a capture page, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to use Kypron to do that. But I've used a whole bunch of different platforms. I have InstaBuilder as well. Optimized Press is another one that is a very popular platform to use. Now, InstaBuilder and Optimized Press are both WordPress plugins. So to use those, you are actually going to need hosting, and you're going to have that plugin on your WordPress website. So this is something you're going to have to build. It's not as hard as it sounds, but these are some of the different things that you would need on there as well. Thrive Leads is another popular platform as well, and then Lead Pages is another one. There's another platform that is really popular as well, which is ClickFunnels. But this ClickFunnels is a little bit more expensive and out of reach for some people, for a lot of people, I should say. But we're going to go ahead and check out all these. But real quick, you can see some of the prices that I have on here. Kypron, like I mentioned, is free. You can jump in there and you can start taking advantage and start generating a list with your free squeeze pages or lead pages here. InstaBuilder is going to start out at $77 or $97 or $197. We're going to run through all of these pages, and I'm going to show you some of the the costs involved, the investment involved. Optimized Press 2.0 starts out at $97, then you go to $197 and then $297. Thrive Leads is going to start out at $67, then it goes to $97 and $147. Lead Pages is $25, starts out at $25, goes to $48, and then $199 for the biggest package they have. And then ClickFunnels is $97, if I'm not mistaken. It starts at $97, and they have another package that you can get, which is $297. So basically $300 per month for these. These are one-time fees here, but the ClickFunnels is a monthly investment for that. So let's go ahead and jump on over there. Give me 1 second. I'm going to jump right on over there. Okay, here we are. We are on the Kypron dashboard right here. Now, within Kypron, not only will you be able to use the platform to build your squeeze page and use that software, but there is a ton of training in here as well. They also give you free access to the Facebook group that they have, which is a huge community with a lot of different marketers with the same type of interests as you have, that are sharing information and helping each other out. So it's definitely something I highly recommend you take advantage of. The minimum viable business plan, this is something that you've seen earlier. If you had subscribed to my channel and looked at that top secret training, that's what that is. And then the funnels and the email campaigns, there's also the top 3 traffic sources, and then the life dashboard as well. Something incredibly valuable here as well. But let's go ahead and jump into the platform for the squeeze pages. Here are the squeeze pages right here. Now, there are already templates in here, so you can actually just click on that and go ahead and use the template as is if you wanted to, or you could come in here and edit them to generate them how you want it. And like I mentioned on part 2, we're actually going to come in here and build our squeeze page. Then you also can hook up different autoresponders to that, or you can use the Kypron mailer. Another massive value to this whole platform. Not only do you get to use the squeeze pages, templates, and it's a cloud-based platform, so you don't need your own hosting like you would with other platforms that you would have to use. So that saves you a ton of money as well. So you can use the mailer, plus you get the cloud-based platform for the squeeze pages. You can also hook up your own autoresponder if you do have your own, and then you have the thank you page. So you can build an entire funnel right in here. Now you can also build bridge pages. Now that's something that we haven't mentioned yet, but I will get into that as this the different parts of this strategy goes. When I go through this training, the different parts of these videos that I produce, the content that we put into my YouTube channel. So you can come in here. They have, like I said, they have the templates. You can hook up your own autoresponder, or you can use the Kypron mailer, which I'd highly recommend. And then you also got the thank you page here, or you can use your own domain. You can hook up your own domain here as well. And then you create your campaign, and you're good to go. You can start going out and building your list with this. Amazing platform for free. I mean, the value in this is just unprecedented. You're not going to find this anywhere else. I mean, there's no way you're going to find something with this much value anywhere else on the internet that I know of. If you do, let me know. That would be awesome. But I've never came across this much value with this professional of a platform for free that you can use. On top of that, the training is just out of this world. It's really, really good. All right, let's jump over to InstaBuilder. InstaBuilder 2.0. I actually have this software, which in this platform you would need to get your own hosting. Then you would have to build yourself a website with WordPress. This is a WordPress plugin, but you can come in here and build out your own squeeze pages with this, and it's pretty easy to build it. It's not that techy to use. It's pretty simple to put together. But this is your platform here. This is InstaBuilder 2.0, and if we come down to the bottom, we'll be able to take a look at the cost that I was mentioning. So for 3 sites, it's $77, $97 for an unlimited license, and $197 would mean that not only is it unlimited, but you could actually, charge people and put this up, sell them access to the software as well. Then you have Optimized Press, which is a similar platform, just like InstaBuilder. Pretty much the same thing. And if we come to the bottom, maybe I skipped over it. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna click here. That's right. So we're gonna click over here, and then we got the investments here. It's $97 on 3 sites, similar to InstaBuilder. $197 for 10 sites, and then $297 is the advanced marketers setup here. You get the more features as well. This is 10 sites. This goes up to 30 sites here. Then you get Thrive Leads, which is another setup similar to that, where you would need hosting, and it's a plugin. You would have to get set up a WordPress website. All of these are pretty simple to use. Not as easy as Kypron, but they're still fairly easy to use. They got a lot of features on here. They're good. I'm not saying anything negative about them. I like all of them. They're all great. Just that there is gonna be an investment for you to do this, and you would have to have some type of knowledge. They're pretty simple to operate. You would have to there's some kind of Optimized Press would be more of a learning curve than most of them. And then the investments here, $67 for 1 license, 5 licenses you get 97, and then 15 licenses is 147. And then of course I had mentioned ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a 14-day trial, and then it goes to 97 per month, like we talked about, and then 14-day trial, like I said, for ClickFunnels. But in this package, it would be $297 per month. So a little bit of an investment for these, but you know, this one's going to be the priciest out of all of them. So you could go with any one of these here, but my recommended platform and my choice is Kypron, is where I hope I produce most of my squeeze pages out of this platform right here. And of course, the training is an awesome byproduct of the whole thing too. So let's jump back down to the plat my presentation I had. Okay, we're back down here now. As we were going over all of these, you have some good idea of how these platforms look, how they work, and all that kind of stuff. This here is a good example of a solid squeeze page. Now, this is Kevin, my buddy and partner from Kypron. He's the owner of Kypron, but this is you got the headline up here, and here you got a video of, you know, of the information, you know, letting you know what you're subscribing to, what he's offering you as a gift, or, you know, a promotion that he's offering. And then you got the call to action right here, so you would go ahead and click there. And then this is one of my squeeze pages that I've done. You know, if you had subscribed to my channel and took advantage of the free training that I offered and the Easy Sketch Pro software, this is what you had clicked. This is the headline, obviously, and then a sub headline, and then you got the call to action right here. Get your free course, and then once you click this would pop up here, and you would enter your information here, and you get access to the thank you page, which would have all the information on there. And then we're going to jump on to this next one. This is a long form. Now, you have short form squeeze pages, and you have the long form squeeze pages. The short form squeeze pages are not, the quality of leads aren't, they say, is not as good as the long form, but you get more leads from the short form than you would from the long form. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. But obviously you can see that there's more information that you would get from the leads or from the people that would subscribe to your audience. So that you can see that you would get more information, it'd be more targeted, you would know more about the audience that you have. Then let's jump down here. This is a solid squeeze page. This is a really good one that I really like. You have the media here, you have the headline, sub-headline, call to action, you have some social proof, and then more information on the bottom. Have all the points that we talked about earlier on this squeeze page. Super good squeeze page, highly converting squeeze page for sure. This is a good template of what you would want to create to get a high converting squeeze page. So that kind of wraps up my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. But part 2, we're actually going to dive in and create our own squeeze page for you, and you're going to be able to watch me right over the shoulder building this squeeze page. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, my name's Shanchai. Thanks for checking out the video, and we'll talk soon.